Hi, family. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending your time. How are you all doing? God bless you, and God keep you. Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year once again. In case I haven't said Happy New Year to you, I pray that this year will be better for us. This year, every of our expectations, they will become a testimony. Welcome once again. I'm your friend, Beta Peters. I'm an utter girl. I'm an utter woman. I want to say something. Normally, I wouldn't have put mouth on this thing that is going on, but I just feel like, because I saw two people that have a questionable character involving themselves on this. That's why I want to say something. It got me furious. I don't know, but I just have to say something. So in case you are coming across this channel for the first time, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. This is a religious channel. We are here always praying and passing the word of God. But today I want to say something about the documentary of BBC over TB Joshua over last week. It has been on a media space for a week or thereabout now. Normally, I won't put mouth in this kind. You won't see me talk about it because I am somehow concentrating on my work, which is one of the reasons why the church is being talked about, because everybody is facing their work. Everybody is concentrating on their job. Nobody wants to speak out. Now, I don't know him in person. His church is not far from my house. It's trackable here. I have not met with him. I haven't been to his church. Why? Because when he was alive, he has a questionable character. Yes, how do you mean? He has a questionable character. People had him at their lips. So I know that what that has been going on, a lot of people has come out to speak how he has been good to them. A lot of people has come out to speak how he has helped them, how he has healed them. In fact, a neighbor of mine was telling me one certain time how he healed her sister. That they came and they've crossed the road just to enter motor. He was in the church saying, that woman that you want to enter motor now, you will come back. So a lot of people have, and they came. I can't remember what the issue was, but the woman got her healing instantly. Now, this is my own say on this whole thing. There is no man on this world, there is no strong man that is empty. I want you to mark my words. There is no strong man that is empty. Is either you have what is speaking for you, or you have whom you are speaking to, or what you are speaking to. No strong man is empty. Another one is, if I tell you what men does, what people do to retain power, what people do to be influential, what people do to be respected. When you see people talking about church, you don't need to involve yourself on it. I never said TB Joshua was a bad person. I never said he was a good person. But while he was alive, he has a questionable character. Now, I watched somebody saying something, because since this thing happened, a lot of medias, a lot of bloggers has been saying a lot that TB Joshua, why didn't BBC say this when he was alive? Why must it be now that he's dead? Why? And this and this and this. Now, I got to someone's page who says something. He said that BBC reached out to him few days before his demise. You know that when they got information, they got when they get information, they get anything, they will first and foremost reach out to the person involved to let you know that, okay, we'll be interviewing you, we want to get, these are what we had, want to come. Now, a lot went on 2 years ago or thereabouts when people started speaking out. And some BBC News, as a firm, they contacted him, and a few days later he was declared dead. Now, I watched on someone's channel that the person was saying, despite the transparent casket that was used for him, to him, he can vouch, he can say that TB Joshua didn't die. That it was the controversy, the scandal that he couldn't stand, because everybody that knew him or that was with him ganged up, or they wanted to say something. So he went into hiding, declared his death, and maybe he wanted to end the ministry that way to see what will become of the ministry. I think that this made clear to you. So to him, he said, TB Joshua is not dead. He is alive, much alive, that he has evidence to tell you that whatever they constructed, they mold and put into a transparent casket wasn't TB Joshua. But that's not my business. I'm not sure of that. I want to say something because that's the area I'm going. Now, I saw this guy, they used to call him Fufuye or what, Jeremiah, the Mercy Land pastor, Jeremiah Fufuya, saying that TB Joshua is a senior prophet. I didn't watch him because that man also has a questionable character. I don't listen to them. And that one he said got me, and I passed. I also came across another one who was somehow not really was defending him, but was explaining how he never loved him when he was alive. I can also tell you that I heard him calling him senior prophet TB Joshua, and this person is no other person than Suleiman Johnson. Now you see these two men, including late TB Joshua, these men with questionable character, whenever you hear their name, you see them wrong. It will help you, and if you want to go to heaven, it will help you to live a better life. Whenever you hear their name, run. Why did I say this? I think I have watched once or twice where Johnson Suleiman will call somebody, call your village, call the people that killed you. It's not bad. I'm not against it. But when you come across these people that will call your color of your pants, color of your bra, if they tell you what these people swallows, what these people eat, some of them have python in their stomach, what they swallow just to retain power, what they eat just to be relevant, you would stop going to church. I'm not accusing anybody. I wasn't a fan of TB Joshua, neither am I his enemy. But I think there is one person who would have helped us in all this whole thing that is going on. But the person is covering up. The person is covering up. If somebody like TB Joshua, PFN, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, rejected him because of his questionable character, they said they don't want him in their midst. He wasn't welcome. And now he's dead. Everybody is opening their mouth. Somebody is saying he's a philanthropist. He did this. He's a good man. He was helping people. He was taking care of the needy. Those taking care of the needy make you a born-again Christian. Do you think that because you give out alms, you give out gift to people, you are now a born-again Christian? One thing you don't know, that even the devil can heal the sick. Even the devil can give a child. Even the devil can give money. Even the devil can do magic. God is the originator. Why the devil is a counterfeit? He does counterfeit. So when you think He was really a real man of God. Don't forget, where there is a original, there is also a counterfeit. I'm not judging him. I will still say this. Don't conclude yet. A lot is going on. I just picked interest when I come across these two men defending. I don't know what happened. I'm not interested. But when I come across these two men also that has questionable character defending TB Joshua based on people that came out, not just women, also men came out saying the things they used to do and things they used to see, things they used to go, hide. And you are still not believing it. Indeed, you are the problem of the country. You are the real problem that this world is having. You are the real problem. I don't want you to get it twisted. Believe you me when I say this. One person is the only person that will help us get through this whole thing that's happening. Look at, let me tell you. I heard one of the musicians saying that that he did what? He hid him when he was sick, and he used to he hid him when he was sick, and he used to help them. That's good. That's good. That's good. One thing you don't know is that an occult man can manufacture something for you to come to him for solution. This word is deep. It's so deep that you don't know. I haven't really watched the documentary, but I came to a particular woman saying, if you go to his mountain, you will see huts, small huts. Each of these huts had different symbols, different things representing that he used to worship. If actually he is lying, if actually she is lying, can we try and find out exactly what's there? If actually we go there, nothing is there. Meaning that Evelyn knew whom she married to, but decided to cover up. Fine and good, that's marriage for you. She's a good woman. But if really she's trying to portray this gospel, portray Christ, trying to tell you that she's a born again, not just the kind of scandals that her late husband had, that she wants to be a different person. She doesn't need to expose his past, but she doesn't need to cover up, because the way she's covering up shows that I don't know. I think few of the videos she's telling prophets used to give them food. You ask them to go home, they will say they don't have anybody. Is there they want to stay. Now that somebody is okay with you, you are helping them, doesn't mean you don't have a fault. That I'm helping you today doesn't mean I don't have a fault. Ecclesiastes says there is no man on earth that does not have a sin. Everybody has a sin. But the worst part of this one I'm saying is, how can you want to help God? Remember what happened. In fact, this God is a merciful God. I don't even know what our generation did that God is showing us this kind mercy. Remember what Uzzah did. Uzzah, when the ark of God was going into Obed-Edom's, Uzzah, there was a shaking. The Bible says that Uzzah trying to help the ark, immediately God's anger struck him and he died. But these days you will see people trying to help God. You want to do miracle that is not your own in the name of God. You want to give somebody miracle that is not your own, that you do in the name of God, and God is not doing anything to you. Indeed, He's a merciful God. He's a merciful God. So I just want you to ask Evelyn. That's the only one. Evangelist Evelyn or Prophetess Evelyn. I don't know what they call her. The wife of Let It Be Joshua. Let her please. If she can open up, tell the word. Feel someone like me. I will use it as a message and I will put everybody through. My husband wasn't a good person. He wasn't the best of person, but he helped the needy. I think that word will pass a lot of messages. If there are things in those hearts that the lady said there are things in the hearts, and they should have tried and find out. If she knows and she's hiding, then that's a double sin for her. So If you, whether he healed you, he delivered you, and you want because of that, he's a good man of God. The one where they pay me be Johnson Suleiman and the Fufu this guy Jeremiah. I don't want to watch what they are saying. I don't want to be part of it, but their own is so annoying. You want to protect your type. Your type. He wasn't a good man. He wasn't also a bad man. He wasn't the best person. He wasn't the worst person. He was just a regular guy who had his own flaws, who also tried all he could to be better. But hello, there was something in between. That thing everybody is pointing at. 77% people are pointing hand. Check out very well, Jare. Something there. Something there. The truth is, we are not ready for this discussion. If we are ready, government should do something. Now, according to the story, when BBC reached out to him, telling him about the whole thing they want to unveil about the building, he knew that somebody who knows that it wasn't actually a rain that passed on the building that collapsed the building. The building that about 100 and something people died instantly. So the people that BBC interviewed had a lot of story to tell us, which I think they are doing it part by part. And you are upon the blood of the people, souls that got lost. You are still trying to cover up, protect a man of God. Now only God go church. I am an altar woman. I am a pastor. But to be sincere with you, the Spirit itself will bear witness with your own spirit that you are a child of God. It's not compulsory everybody must love you. It's not compulsory everybody must be your friend. But there is a discernment spirit. When you have that spirit, you know what is original, you know what is fake. About 90 people that have come across you, 30, 40, 50, 60 are saying you are above average, are saying you are fake. When I came this continually, I heard people saying TB Joshua was on dread, very dada. He has a dada, big one. Like he according to the story, he does. I don't even know if he had a place to stay. You will see him going around, looking for food. He just look. He always wear white. Maybe he's on a mission. If really he's from God, congratulations. I'm not gonna judge him. But I want them. I would have loved that let there be a little bit deeper investigation. For the things people said they saw, there is a place, huts that are at the mountain that people used to, only him goes, or maybe let there be a little bit. If the woman who is now claiming also to be a woman of God can make peace with God and do the right thing, a lot will be unveiled. A lot. Suleiman and Fufu Jeremiah, you don't need to cover up, you don't need to protect a senior prophet because he was a philanthropist. You don't need to cover up and protect a man that his lifetime was questionable. Now, you guys, a lot of scandals also has been going on around you. Don't disappear like TB Joshua. Don't. You don't need to help God. There are many businesses you can do and still be influential. There are many things you can do. These are the days you see people burying human hairs to make a ministry. You see people swallowing fresh meat, fresh human body. They will swallow it. I heard of one that went to a place and they gave him a mud pot, that small pot, and he opened it. It was one small snake like this, small snake. It wasn't an ordinary snake, but that small snake has two heads like this. And as he opened it, the small thing was just looking at him, live. And the instruction was swallow. Open your mouth, the thing will enter. If they tell you what these men do to make money, to be relevant, to be seeing what they are seeing and be calling you will stop going to church. I will tell you this for free. There was one I had one certain time. He was asked to swallow raw egg with the shells, with the back, not broken eggs. Put egg, about 7 of it, and he went. So with all those things, there was a lot already going on. When you see them, they started, I don't want to go deeper. He wasn't a bad man. He wasn't the best of man, but he had a questionable character. He's a man with flesh and blood who can also be attracted by somebody. Somebody also can be attracted to him. He's a man who has flesh and blood, who might not want to be with his wife, might decided to do some things, but that's not an issue. Let's just, he has gone according to him or the story. If he decided to fake his own death or go and rest, so that the Lord will not come up, and now BBC is still bringing the story again, fine and good. The only one that owns us good explanation is Evelyn TB Joshua. Are there things in the hearts? You might not really know your husband. Be sincere with your life. Even you don't know yourself too much. There are things you will say I will never do, you end up doing them. Even you as a human being don't know yourself. There are things you will say, I will not do this thing. You end up doing. I'm not going back to my ex. At the end of every run, you still go back. So if you are together. So that things, even you cannot vouch for yourself, like you know yourself, like the way you know tomorrow, you know God. So you can't 100% vouch that you know the man you are married to. But the little you can do, just be sincere and talk. If there are things you saw, if there are things that are not okay, it will help all, so that people will stop falling into victim. God bless you. Take care.